Hello, universe. Welcome to Off the Rails with Tom and Mark, the best comedy podcast in America. This is gonna be Off the Rails.
All right, welcome back, universe, to episode 94, our first ever 94th episode. Coming to you live from the Coldwell Banker Wholesale Realty Heating Element Studio. And we're here today with the legendary William Krolowitz.
Willem.
I like Willem. I've been called a lot worse.
And coming in all the way from Boise, Idaho, Nate Ford is taking the co-hosting role today. Hey, Nate.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Nate.
Awesome. All right, we got a little sound issues that Molly's going to fix for us. So this week, we got William Krolowitz joining us, as well as everybody's favorite hobbit from Idaho Comic Nate Ford. This week, the bagel guy is stretching his short time in the spotlight. Mountain Dew makes a huge mistake. Stop using FaceApp, and we'll tell you why. The movie Stuber is bombing by being woke. Iowa Department of Human Services man is fired because he's just too obsessed with Tupac. France is modeling their police after Marvel movies. Weaponized ticks, microchips. Area 51 guy is backing down and freaking out. But first, we're going to put William on the hot seat.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
Hi, I'm Jenny Shulka, Director of Human Resources at a family-owned and international company, Coldwell Banker Wholesale Realty. With 3 offices in southeastern Wisconsin and some of the top agents in the industry, we are here to serve you in all of your real estate needs, whether you are buying or selling. If you are interested in a career in real estate, we offer an in-depth training program to make you successful. Call us at 414-443-2030 or email roy@cbhsr.com.
Thank you, Jenny. All right, William, you want to do announcements first, or you want to be on the hot seat first?
Whatever you want.
Well, we already got the hot seat worked up. I'll do announcements after this. Nate, feel free to chime in. You ready?
Ready.
Hey, did you hear my new hot seat button? As soon as I can find it. I can't find it. Molly, we got a bad echo going that you have to take care of. All right, William. Best breakfast.
You mean the place?
There we go.
Or
best breakfast that you want to eat.
I would say an everything bagel sandwich.
Everything bagel sandwich?
Yep.
You're not going to like waffles with sausage and bacon and...
Yeah, no, I can't eat waffles. I'm hypoglycemic and I'll have a whole episode.
You can do like, we make keto waffles with no sugar syrup. They're pretty good.
Well, if I'm going to do waffles, I might as well go with pancakes, and orange juice. And
the keto ingredients don't work too well with the pancakes. The waffles turn out good. Nate,
okay.
Your best breakfast.
A nice Denver omelet with hollandaise sauce.
Okay. Worst advice you have ever taken. You ever take advice and regret it?
Say worst advice. What it is on the hot seat. I can't think of anything right now. I had a lot of good advice.
I got was continue comedy.
Continue comedy.
Continue comedy.
Worst advice ever.
All right, we'll get back to that one. Funniest thing you believed when you were younger?
Well, I believed in ghosts when I was younger.
Now you don't believe in ghosts?
No.
No?
No. I'm a grown-up.
Okay.
Kind of outgrew that.
All right. My brother and sister, my sister's 10 years older and my brother's 14 years older, so they told me a lot of tall tales. Like, my mom was once brought up on stage and kissed Chubby Checker, so my brother and sister told me I was half black.
Oh.
While I was growing up. So, best prank you ever did or have had done on you? We're not, that brain's not clicking today, is it?
No, it's not. It must be the heat. I'm trying to think.
It's kind of hot in here.
Best prank I've ever done or had done to me. Yeah, I'm not a prank kind of guy. What about you, Nate?
Well, there was this guy that used to be, still is a comic, but he bragged about like how he won Oscars and he wrote for certain TV shows and whatnot. And a comic I was working with was talking about this, so I had a hair up my ass, and I decided to create the real Kevin McPeak Facebook account with all his lies on it, and just kind of friended every one of his friends and friended him too, and he accepted the real Kevin McPeak's Facebook friend request. So I did that. That was kind of fun.
That's awesome. All right, what food do you avoid at all costs? Now, you're from the South, so you eat a lot of different food that we may avoid.
That's true. I'm not a fan of the only hot cereal I like is grits. I'm not a fan. Let's not talk about the grits when he puts sugar on them. Damn Yankee. But like oatmeal, cream of wheat, malto meal, don't care for any of that. Okra is another thing I don't care for.
Okay.
I avoid it.
All right. What's your go-to lie when you want to leave a party early?
Actually, I just don't tell a lie. I just,
I want to leave?
No, I just do the old Irish goodbye.
Oh, you just sneak out?
Sneak out.
Listen, I want to be at the party. I just want to not be at the party
right.
more.
Right. I'm just good at sneaking out.
Okay. How do you feel about stinky cheese?
Depends on the taste. I mean, I've heard that Limburger's is stinkiest. I've never really smelled it, but blue cheese isn't great.
No, that's funk.
Yeah.
All right. If you woke up a woman for a day, what's the first thing you do?
I would fondle my breast.
Fondle your breast?
Hell yeah. Come on.
Make sure they're okay.
Yeah, check them for lumps, right. Check them for lumps, right.
Yeah.
You know.
If they sold a William Krolowitz doll with a pull string, what would it say when you pull the string?
Oh boy, what would it say? Who dat?
Who dat? All right.
Go Saints. Any number of New Orleans. Laissez le bon temps rouler. That's another New Orleans thing. It's French. It means let the good times roll.
All right. I'm not buying my kid that, though.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. Yeah, there you go.
There's 2 bottles of ketchup on the table. One says normal, one says fancy. Which one are you grabbing?
Oh, the fancy. Absolutely. It's got to be fancy for a reason.
All right. Nate, which bottle of ketchup are you grabbing?
I'm a regular type of guy.
I'm not fancy.
We got an Eric Wolf saying Nate's mom has those.
Oh.
Yep. Yes, she does.
All right, let's get some announcements out of the way before we get to some of these stories. We got the full studio space going. We got this whole place rented out. We're setting up a second podcasting station. 2 studios will be in here. We're going to work on getting it a little cooler in here. Contact me if you're interested in podcasting. We can work something out. Either this week coming up or next week, we got our new camera, was it $2,000 camera that we're doing?
Yeah.
So feel free to donate because Uncle Tom owes some money. We're gonna work out this. We gotta cut it.
This echo.
Yeah, we gotta cut it without the echo.
All right, guys, we're gonna come back in just a second.
All right, sorry about that, guys. We figured out a temporary solution, so we're having a little problem with the Skype and the echo, but we got that out of there. So we have more announcements. We're going to be featured podcast at the Wisconsin Podcast Festival, Saturday, September 7th at the Italian Community Center. So get your tickets. They're on sale now. Come see us. So yeah, help us out. Donate, whatever you want to do. Go to our website, use the Amazon. So
Donate.
Nate,
that's awesome.
You're good, Nate? Nate's good.
I'm just trying to share it right now. The
go ahead.
resharing of the reshare. So, all right, bear with me.
Okay. So, let's do the resharing of the resharing. Sorry about that, guys. All right, Mountain Dew makes a huge mistake in their map. William, check out their map. What did they do wrong with Wisconsin there? You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they colored...
The UP is... Yeah, that's Michigan, that part.
They made the mistake that the UP is part of Wisconsin. It's the same color. It's not the color of
Shouldn't
Michigan.
it be, though? Shouldn't it be part of Wisconsin? Seriously.
Kind of should be, but...
But it's not.
Those people are Yoopers up there, and us Wisconsin people don't want to be confused with the Yoopers.
Oh, I see.
Have you ever been up there?
I have. I've actually done gigs up there, Nate as well, in St. Ignace and Sault Ste. Marie.
Okay.
And we've spent quite a bit of time up there. They have casinos up there.
Keewatin casinos.
Keewatin casinos, yep.
Okay. They're a little too friendly up there, a little too personal. I don't know. I was in a gas station up there in Iron Mountain, and the guy's just like, hey, the other week I was abducted by UFOs. I'm like, I'm standing in line, guy. We don't even know each other, and you're going to be
Did he really say that?
Yeah, he was telling me about these UFOs. Maybe it was just a crazy guy, but it just seems like everybody gives way too much personal stuff to the average person up there. They're a little out there, and maybe it's just because they don't see people often, so they gotta jump on anybody who's there. So, don't confuse Wisconsin with the Yoopers. Those are the Upper Michigan people. So, Nate, you had a story about the bagel guy you wanted to talk about. Right?
The bagel guy, I think. What bagel guy?
Oh, seriously? It's just like the biggest story this week. The bagel guy, the little short... What is he, 4'11"?
You literally brought this up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Should have said the midget guy.
Come on.
Guy.
No, he's just a small guy. He's not a little person. He's little, and he's a person, but he's not a dwarf. He's not a dwarf. He's dwarfish.
Short, shy, or whatever.
He's dwarfish.
He was in the bagel shop. He went nuts off a couple people, and some guy slammed him to the ground.
Yeah.
Now he's on the Jim and Norton show on Sirius XM. He's getting interviews just for being a short-tempered...
I got the story going here.
It's like a Joe Pesci, like a Long Island Joe Pesci. Or my father.
Or my boss.
Or my boss. I love the accent.
Now he wants to fight. Scrappy Doo.
He's going to turn to the wrong guy. Oh, my goodness. And
what
the takedown
is about what you would expect to happen with a 5-foot-tall guy.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. I mean, look, his anger got the best of him. But I honestly think, I don't know if you've done anything, looked at him on YouTube, but he's got a lot of stuff out there. Now, I'm not saying it was staged, but he's playing this whole thing up, and he's already got agents, and he's selling merchandise. To me, it almost seems like
15 minutes of fame. He's really stretching it out.
Yeah.
So now he signs a deal to fight other viral celebrities.
Who's he want to fight?
Call me ma'am, maybe.
Oh God.
Those type of viral celebrities.
Well, I think Howard Stern said he wanted to fight Shuley, and I think that guy's about 5'5". That works on the Howard Stern show, and I think they're going to try to make that happen. But it's lose-lose for Shuley, because if he beats up the small guy, he beat up a small guy, and if he loses, I don't think he can go back there.
Okay. But this is why aliens don't visit our planet, because they see who our most popular people are. And it's, leave Britney alone, bagel guy.
Cash me outside, girl.
Oh,
yeah.
her.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, it's all these viral celebrities that somehow get famous. Nate, you want to fight this guy? You want to strap on the off the rails?
I think I could take him.
Yeah. Nate's not a fighter. Come on, look at him. Look at him. He's adorable. He's not a fighter.
Come on, Nate.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look.
That's kind of creepy.
We're going to train. I'm coming out to Idaho.
He's going to train you.
Boom,
I think he's got a lower center of gravity, man. I mean, and that dude's very Nate doesn't have that anger. That dude's got some anger. And that might, give him some adrenaline. Look at that.
Yeah, but Nate can shotgun a bottle of whiskey, and that'll piss him off.
A bottle?
Yeah. Don't ever underestimate. Listen to Gandalf. Never underestimate a hobbit.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, all right. You guys, have anybody done the FaceApp?
Yes.
You have.
I didn't look much difference. It's like, okay, I'm really freaking old because I looked at it. I got a little more gray hair, a couple more wrinkles. It didn't look that. Somebody did it for me and put it on Twitter and like, look, this is William. It looks just like him. Like, damn.
Well, so you didn't download it, right?
I didn't download it. No.
Okay, that's where the story is. This is
The Russians are going to get you.
Yeah, the Russians, right?
A Russian company did it, and they have complete control over your phone. When you agree and send out a picture, they got all your pictures. They can access your camera. They say they don't, but they're the Russians, so do you believe them?
No.
Isn't it saying, too, that it's an irrevocable access? Even if you uninstall the app, they still got access to your stuff because you gave them permission?
Well, what about your financial information, stuff like that? Can you get into your bank account?
Well, maybe they'll turn on your phone when you're talking to your bank. Turn on your camera. Some people should look into this. I don't get why everybody wanted to look like they're coming out of a nursing home anyway.
You can change your hair color, too.
Oh, cool. You downloaded it? You did. Did you?
So Tom texted me, don't download the FaceApp. We're going to have a story on the show. And I read it as, download the FaceApp. We're going to have a story on the show. So I download it and I'm playing with it. And I'm thinking Tom's going to have this story and have us like messing with it on the show.
Then
I reread your text message.
Eyes and
read
it.
Wait, why wasn't I supposed to? Yeah, I did. I'm screwed.
I made fun of it by, hey, this FaceApp works very accurate. And I just showed a picture of a tombstone that says, rest in peace.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So great, Molly. Now we're looking to buy a house, and we're going to have all our financial information given over to the Kremlin. Because I told you not to do something, and you immediately did it.
It's a misunderstanding.
Reading is hard.
Right.
So now it owns all the rights to your photos. So a lot of times getting models for companies is expensive, but if they think you're a pretty girl, they can just Photoshop whatever product they want with you, and you'll get no money.
Oh, my adorable grandchildren. That's the thing that would bother me the worst.
And all those dick pics in your phone, too.
Don't have any, no. I don't do that.
Well, Molly's all over Russian porn sites now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you should...
With a different color hair, though, so no one will recognize her.
Yeah. So, don't you guys feel dumb? You downloaded just to make yourself look older. Way to go.
I downloaded it because you told me not to.
Well, don't tell her don't. You have to use
Molly,
reverse
don't
psychology.
give me a BJ. Tonight. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm glad I have two comics here for this story. The movie Stuber is bombing. Anybody see the movie? Apparently.
No, just
never
the
heard of it.
Apparently
What is it? Have you seen it?
I saw the preview, and I saw the movie just through the preview. Like, you don't need to see the movie if you saw the preview.
Toxic
So you saw the
risk.
movie? You saw it, Nate? Okay.
No, I saw the preview.
So you didn't have
and that's
to.
all you need. That showed the movie in its entirety. It's like one of those things like, yeah, okay, I get it. I don't need to see it.
Okay, so they joke about things that, I don't know, aren't funny, so they're trying to make fun of toxic masculinity, and a lot of their comedy parts is just talking about being woke. And they're finding out that this is just not funny to people. So, Nate, William, is being woke killing comedy?
Hell yes. First off, the grammar of it really bothers me. It's awake. It's not woke. I'm woke.
Okay.
It just drives me crazy. It does. I'm not woke because I'm still asleep. It's awake, asleep. It bothers me. I'm offended by the grammar. Jesus. I sound like an angry old man, but Nate, are you woke?
I am definitely woke. No, I'm not. I don't think I am. If anything that stifles creativity, there was a reason why. I got so much going on in here right now. I got a dog. I got a mom. I got a sister. They're undoing the blinds that I had closed. Hey, who sounds like an old man now? Okay. Anyways, but no, it just everything that stifles creativity ruins creativity, and now people don't know what to say, or I can't say this now. I can't say this. All right, then I'll just not say anything. And where's the funny?
And this is the thing. I don't believe that any comic should tell another comic what they should say. And if you don't agree or you don't think it's funny, I keep my mouth shut. That is their art. The audience will let them know whether or not they're funny. It's not up to me to tell them they shouldn't say anything. And when a comic does that, it bothers me. It really does, because who are you to take it upon yourself to tell another comic what they should and shouldn't say? Nate, do you disagree with that?
Yeah.
I agree wholeheartedly that once comics start blaming other comics or telling them what to say, comedy is ruined.
Yeah.
So it's gonna have to change soon.
There's going to be some pushback. I feel it. It's coming.
Well, all these comedies are bombing at the box office. Don't you think they're going to start saying, hey, let's stop with this woke bullshit. I want to make some money again making a comedy?
Or not just money.
Money's
but
going to push it.
Well, money will push it, but I want people to enjoy it, to laugh. I mean, it bothers me. It really does.
So do woke people even laugh at anything?
I don't think so. I think that they will applaud someone that agrees with them.
Okay.
But they're not laughing at them. They're there to criticize, and their art is to judge someone else's art and to criticize it. That's how they're going to make themselves famous. And to me, it's like a parasite.
It's lazy.
Yeah, it's very lazy.
Well, I mean, I think they will laugh because funny is funny. And when something is funny, you will laugh. But then they'll follow up with, why? But you already laughed. It's too late.
Okay. So maybe all these box office bombing movies is a good thing? Or are people just going to be up in arms when they actually make a real funny comedy that attacks funny issues, like toxic masculinity or something like that? Nate?
Well, I mean, Hollywood just needs better writers, better comedic writers, better actors. You got a pro wrestler and stand-up. I mean, the stand-up comic guy, he's been in actually quite a few actual funny movies, heartfelt funny movies. But you put these two together, I don't know, it's going to be a stupid movie.
Well, I mean, even when you go back and watch movies, people are getting upset watching Ace Ventura because it's completely transphobic. But
yeah, definitely. Blazing Saddles can't be made nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh, most of the really good classics you can't make them nowadays.
So why do you go back and take it off your list of favorite comedies of all time?
Not me. No.
No, I mean some people probably will for sure. There's a YouTube series of young kids listening to music from the 80s, or young kids watching TV shows back in the day, or movies back in the day. And it's like, wow, this is where our society is today. And you just watch these kids like be offended like by Seinfeld episodes. And it's like, wow, okay, all right, okay.
So they're offended by nothing because it's a show about nothing.
Yeah,
no, I get it. It's ridiculous. And I'm not going to spend any time watching a YouTube channel of watching people criticize someone else and be offended. It's like, it almost seems like that's the new thing. Like people go places looking to be offended. Like, I don't know. I think comedy clubs used to be places people would go to unwind and laugh and have a good time. You know, forget about what's going on in their life and just laugh.
Now, there's issues where people want to sue comics on stage for doing the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and trying to be funny, and not that people take some jokes to heart seriously, and like, oh, I'm going to sue him because he offended my ears, and I'm hurt, or I know somebody that should
in America, because I know it's happened in Canada. Is that happening in America too?
It's happening in America, but they're not winning though. Canada, they have won.
Yeah, they have won.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hey, Nate, you want to take a guess how much money Stuber made at the box office?
$20 million.
$8 million. $8 million. Wow. All right. Next story. We got a governor officer on reasons why Jerry Foxhoven resignation. He is the Iowa Department of Human Services. He was just too obsessed with Tupac. He would have Tupac Fridays. Everybody would dress up. And he would inevitably start getting into Tupac conspiracy theories every time he tried doing work. He would start arguing with people. So they had to fire him because he couldn't lay off Tupac.
Nice.
Let the man rest in peace.
Yeah, I just thought that was a really silly story. You guys want to get into the Jeffrey Epstein stuff or keep it funny? Let's keep it funny, hey? Yeah. I hear Jeffrey Epstein's going to be getting 10 to 15 years, but that works out because that's what he requests anyways. Nothing?
Well,
Nothing?
No, I get it. I get what you're saying, but I mean...
I was on mute, but I laughed.
Jeez,
Yeah.
What are you guys, woke?
No, I was just sitting there thinking about that, like, he didn't get prosecuted on some earlier stuff. And it's like, oh, did he say that he would accept 10 to 15? And then it clicked right before. Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, that's going a little far back, 10 to 15. Yeah. I would have probably went 15 to 17. A little more.
Jeez, okay.
10? Ooh.
Okay. Check out France's new military stunt, Molly. Look at this guy.
Wow.
I'll swap it.
Swap it out. Yeah, they have...
What?
Yeah, this is true. It looks like the frickin' Green Goblin. They have hovercrafts with guys with machine guns.
That's not real.
That's real.
Is that a drone next to him?
And a drone. He's got a hover dog. And look at this guy with a machine gun.
And he's probably got like a white flag in his pocket somewhere. He's French.
Ready to give up?
Yes.
I want a hoverboard.
Yeah. It's a flyboard, like a jetpack. So he's flying in like Green Goblin.
That is Green Goblin.
The future is here.
There you go. Let's see. They got...
It's just pictures, though. There's no footage of him flying in that thing?
Nope.
Is that Ant-Man?
It's Ant-Man on the Green Goblin's board.
It's Green Goblin, yeah. Absolutely.
That's crazy.
So they're having a lot of problems with riots over there, but I bet you'll calm down if the Green Goblin comes with a fucking machine gun on a hoverboard.
How much one of those things cost? I want one.
I don't know. I think it looks awesome. Yeah. I don't know.
Why don't you try a Segway first?
No.
You just want to get right in the air.
I got mad skills.
Seriously? That looks pretty dangerous. What?
Start with a skateboard first.
Skateboard, yeah.
On ground.
That's no
and
fun.
then move your way to the hover.
All right. Well, the guy who started Area 51 is way backing down. He is like typing to the government. Yeah. It was a joke. We're sorry. It went viral. Please, U.S. government, we're not going to storm Area 51.
And they're like, this isn't a joke. It's not funny.
Yeah, when the Air Force is like, bring it.
Yeah, they have no sense of humor, seriously.
No, they don't.
Did you think they would?
No, never.
No, he finally revealed himself. His name is Matty Roberts, told Las Vegas that he was the one who started Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop All of Us, which grew into one of the biggest meme magnets ever.
Wasn't it after the show up to like 200,000?
It was over 1 million getting there. So he is like really backing down. He doesn't want any trouble. They're not going to storm Area 51. So,
do you think there's anything there?
Not at Area 51 anymore.
Do you think there's any proof of aliens
Sure.
that the government knows?
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. The
And
government
Trump
knows.
hasn't spilled those beans yet.
Nope.
Is he saving it for the debate?
No
Because don't you
politics,
think-
man.
If Trump knows, don't you think he's going to let it
Trump
out?
is an alien. That's the secret.
You guys are both putting.
Yeah,
$1
he's
in the
out of
jar.
this world. No politics.
Yeah, relax, big guy.
All right.
I had another story on
It's science than politics.
Okay. Bud Light is offering free beer to any aliens that come out of Area 51.
Bud Light is.
Bud
Ugh.
Light is.
Do you think they'd be able to come out on their own volition?
Give
Check
him
it
a
out.
lime Rita.
Offering
Ugh.
free beer to any alien that makes it out of Area
That
51.
makes it out.
He makes it
You
out.
escaped. Here you go, man.
Yep.
Think an alien would actually want our Bud Light?
They got a Area 51 special edition. I don't know if that's real or just a tweet they did, but they got a alien, looks like a Sam Cassell head, the gray.
Well, someone's on the ball thinking of.
Well, they're saying we
using
come in
this for-
peace. Here's
yeah,
have a beer, buddy.
using this for a
Have
promotion.
a beer, bud.
Yeah.
Ah, this is Miller country, man.
Well, not in Area 51. All right. William, you just got back from Phoenix. Tell us a little bit about that.
115 degrees.
Oh,
So,
so
like here.
this room.
Yeah, except it wasn't as humid.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
What's the
bad.
dry heat? Yeah.
Right. So I stayed with my cousin, and she's been trying to get me to go out there for a while, and I was in World Series of Comedy Satellite at Rick Bronson's House of Comedy.
Okay.
So I performed last Friday night, and there were 9 comedians that performed, and I went 6th, and there was just some heavy hitters out there. That lineup was crazy, and then guys from all over the country. And it just kind of the pressure built up, but it was great. I had a great set, and almost all the comics had great sets. It was a lot of fun, and pretty full house too. So it was very enjoyable. So hopefully they will book me, and I can go back there and work.
Yeah, and where are you headed next here?
Boston. Left Boston next week.
Tell Tom Brady I say hi. Get me an autograph.
I'll do that if I run into him.
If you get a picture of you and Tom Brady together, Tom will be so jealous.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he'll be hanging out with me.
Yeah, you will.
You never know.
Okay.
You could run into Tom Brady,
You
Bill
never know.
Belichick. They'll want to hang out with you. Nate, what the hell have you been up to out there in Boise?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I've been doing a few comedy shows. I also participate in the World Series of Comedy that William is participating in, both in Phoenix and Boston and a few other places. I work at a gas station overnights. That's what I do. Graveyard shift. So much fun. I live with my mom and my new stepdad.
Who I hate?
No, I love him. He's a good guy. Even though he keeps coming into my room when I'm sleeping. Nothing creepy, just creepy.
Yeah, hands above the sheets, Nate. Hands above the sheets.
No. But yeah, that's I'm still hitting up some stage time here and there, and living life. I got a car. I'm mobile now. I have a Kia Soul.
Fancy.
Yeah.
That sounds great. What are those 0 to 60 in like 4 minutes?
Is that like
yeah, something like that.
one of those boxy
takes
hamster
about an
cars?
hour.
Yeah, it's a little boxy
The
car, right?
Aw.
Well, I'm glad you're mobile. That's good, man. Because I remember you had that old Taurus. You remember that? We went down. Where we went to?
We went to Tennessee.
We went to Tennessee.
For
Last comic
for the
standing.
Season 4, I think. Season
Yep.
3.
Yep.
Somewhere around there. And then we did a show together in Wisconsin with you and Erica Konis, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. Yep.
Yeah, Chilton, Wisconsin, if I
Yep.
believe it or not. At Last Call, that was a lot of fun.
Yep.
2 shows.
Yep. We had a lot of fun. They loved you there. You were like
I had
yeah.
I had to take a piss on stage, and then you came up to tell a few jokes while I went to go use the restroom.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Stopped your set to go to the bathroom?
Yep, that's what I did.
How do you win them back after that?
I did it.
Yeah, sometimes you go to these small towns, it's great because like they don't get a lot of live comedy and they treat you like a celebrity. It's awesome. They're happy to see you. And it's good for you. It's good for your ego, right? Yeah. It really is.
They appreciate you a lot more than like a big city.
You. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They give you the key to the city. You're now the new mayor. You hop in every once in a while and help plant the crops. It's a lot of fun.
All right, so William, you got into comedy a little later in life.
I did.
Yeah. So what drove you to get into it to just, I mean, that seems like something you do when you're young and ballsy. What made you get into it later on?
I was in the Army for 10 years, so I was serving my country. And I had to give a class to some Navy guys, and it was a bunch of them. And I was kind of nervous about it. And somebody said, just open with a joke, kind of to relax them. And they were all sitting out there, and I had their undivided attention. And I just did a silly little joke. And when that laughter hit me, it was like, oh, yeah, this is what I want to do. Yeah. It was like a rush. It was like that first time, it was awesome. But I used to have bad stage fright. And the first couple of years, it was like if I had a bad show, I'd want to quit. And it was like, and they just kind of kept doing it and kept doing it. And then I overcame it. Okay. So I'll perform anyway nowadays.
Oh, that's awesome. What's your writing style like for writing jokes? I know a lot of people got different styles.
Well, what I'll do is if I come up with an idea, I will write an outline. And I like to have one thing lead into another thing. And it should try to help with my memory. And then when I'm on stage, I'll do some writing just by reaction from the crowd. So I start with an outline. And sometimes I'll type up the joke, but I hardly ever refer back to it. It just helps with memorization of it.
Okay.
And I've got stacks and stacks and stacks of stuff that I've typed up, and it's just sitting there. Typed up.
Yeah.
I can't read my handwriting. It's just so awful. I'm left-handed, so, and it's just atrocious, and it's all smeared. So it's better if I type it. But I like to go off of just an outline, and that seems to work for me.
Okay, so it's you kind of judge the crowd reactions and see, do you play with stuff at different times?
Yeah, absolutely, and move things around. To me, a good joke, sometimes you have an idea that you think is funny, and it's like, I know this is going to work, but it's not working. I'm not connecting with the audience. And then it's like a Rubik's Cube. You twist it, you turn it, and it locks in, and when it does, you're like, there you go.
Okay.
I'm locked in.
Nate, what drives you back to comedy?
It's the only thing I know how to do nowadays. do it well. Everything else I've messed up in my life, so this is the only thing that treats me well and lets me know I'm on the right track in life.
I bet you're a pretty good third shift gas station guy, though.
I'm okay at it. I just hate it. My mom goes, "Is it safe at night at 3 a.m? Yeah, this is Idaho still. It's not Wisconsin. I'm not going to see a guy being stabbed in the neck for a parking spot, but I am going to see a tweaker riding a skateboard and singing Green Day for 2 hours in the parking lot. That's what I'll see."
Yeah. And then you'll get 4 guys to come up and pay with a credit card all night, and you just had to be in the store.
Yeah. Or I had a guy, a woke guy. He was like 65, I think. Oh. He comes up. He goes, "Hey, do you have any female tampons? Are there any other kinds? I didn't know. I'm sorry.
I think a woke guy at 65. That's Rip Van Winkle.
Yeah. No, Rip Van Winkle was the nursery rhyme guy.
The guy that was asleep for a long time,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that
guy. Now he's woke. 65? Come on, he's faking. He's not woke. He's faking it.
He's trying to get some old 55-year-old poontang.
Yeah.
When the getting's good. Uh-oh. Nate's showing us a dog.
What a sweet boy. Is that a girl or a boy?
It's a girl.
It's a girl. Sweet girl.
Loves peanut butter.
Piper.
What's the dog's name?
There we go.
Piper.
Piper.
All right.
I thought he said he was hyper. Piper.
That too.
All right.
Piper.
William, where are we going to see you next here?
Well, Boston.
Boston. You guys want to go out to Boston? Boston, what else you got coming up?
Let's see. I have a show. I'll be headlining at the 28th of August at the High Note, the karaoke bar.
Okay.
Have you been out there?
The High Note. It sounds familiar, but...
Yeah, it's James Lovell, just off of Wisconsin, which is really 7th in Wisconsin. And it's a karaoke bar. And like Friday nights, they do an open mic there. And it's been great. People come in to sing, so we have a crowd. They're kind of stuck in there. They came to sing, and they're like, all right, we're going to do some comedy first, and then you'll sing. So, and then I've actually stayed and done a little singing, too, which I'd never really sung karaoke. I'm having some fun with it.
Yeah, Nate's got that guilty pleasure of doing karaoke.
That is a fun joint. It is.
You've been to the High Note?
I've been to the High Note a few times,
yeah. Have you done comedy there as well?
Yep, I did the open mic.
Yeah.
There.
Well, now they're putting on monthly shows.
Oh,
Evan,
nice.
yeah.
Nice.
So it's a great staff. The people are awesome. They're really nice.
Excellent. Nate, what do you got coming up there, Nate?
Well, nothing until October and December. I got a few shows in Nampa, Idaho, where the sugar factory is. And then I'm going to be at the Crescent Brewers of Boise, the Craft Brewers of Boise, December 12th and 13th. And that's about it for now.
Hey, wait, one other thing, though. The World Series of Comedy. So he's performed at Boise, and I've done, I think, 5 of the satellites. So the main event will be in September, the 23rd through the 28th, and that's when they score whatever you do throughout this year, and then they'll choose 101 comics to go for the main event. And there are bookers and club owners from all over the country, and they will judge us, and then they will hire us, which last year I was in the main event, and I got hired through that. And Nate hopefully will come down. It'll be great if you can make it down, and that's in East St. Louis. It's at the Casino Queen in East St. Louis, and hopefully we'll hang out and do some good comedy. It's a lot of fun, and I love just meeting other comics, and these are people from all over the country that I would never come into contact with.
Everybody's funny.
Yeah, everybody is funny. They really are.
Yeah, we had one of the best nights of our life hanging out in St. Louis. St. Louis is a great town.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that.
Go down to Cherokee Street, and then when that closes up, we hit the...
Was that the Whiskey Ring? And
the Blues
San
District
Lou?
afterwards.
Yeah.
Get some gator
bites?
Yeah.
St. Louis is fun, I tell you what.
Are you going to come if you get on that list of 101?
Well, I think my brother is getting married that weekend.
Well, come during the week then if you can. If it's for a couple of days, man, it's worth it. It really is.
Awesome. All right.
Now, if I'm part of the top 100, then I might have to skip somebody's wedding.
Yeah. Is this his first wedding? Tell him you catch the next one.
Next one. Got you next time, buddy.
Catch you next time.
That's most of my family, so yeah.
Look, just tell me, don't get drunk and embarrass them. Come on.
Yeah, that's your gift. Not being there.
I gotta wear something fancy, too.
Oh, boy.
I don't have a fancy Hollywood.
You gotta rent something fancy. A tuxedo?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, it's very formal.
They said think Hollywood, think stylistic type thing, and I don't know. I don't have the body for Hollywood.
I don't think you have the personality for it either, man.
Yeah.
And I mean that as a compliment, you know? I mean, Hollywood seems kind of plastic. You're pretty down to earth, so,
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready for a little speed rail before we wrap this up?
Sure.
Al Roker's taking some heat for talking about Hurricane Michael, saying it was a 3, 4, maybe a Category 5. Turns out it was the 3rd largest hurricane ever. So people are really pissed off at him. El Chapo got sentenced to life in prison.
That's American prison.
Yeah.
He's not tunneling out of there.
No.
Huh.
An Ohio strip club is offering free couches with warning labels that say stains may contain bodily fluids.
Oh, gross.
But you can take the free strip club couch. Nate,
Gross.
you fell asleep on a strip club couch before.
I have not fallen asleep, no, but I've been on one, and I would not recommend it to anybody. Especially falling asleep on it.
Awesome.
Well, they'll
You never
also
know what can happen.
some of the strip clubs, like they have like a buffet, like for
Yeah, in the morning.
shifters in the morning. Ugh.
Yeah, they sober you up.
There was a Paradise Club in Appleton, Wisconsin. They called it the Parasite Club.
Oh.
And their private room was covered by a shower curtain. If that means anything to you guys.
So you've been there. You've been there.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go now, Mal. It's Friday night. Let's get going.
All right.
Kevin Spacey's charges were
It's
dropped.
actually closed. It's closed down, but it was right next to an IHOP, which was perfect. Titties and pancakes. It's the best breakfast in town.
No pancake titties, though. That's a bad thing.
All right, Kevin Spacey's charges were dropped.
What?
The kid deleted the text, got rid of the cell phone, and pleaded the fifth in court and wouldn't say anything. So he was setting up Kevin Spacey just because he's kind of a weird guy and looks like probably an easy guy to target if you're trying to extort money out of him.
Is that the only charge against him, though? Weren't there other people?
No, I think that's the one he got in trouble for.
So does he get everything back?
No, he's guilty. Public opinion already happened. Nobody cares about the verdict anymore.
Right. All right, so he's not going to do any time.
Nope. He's probably not going to do many movies anymore.
I would doubt that. And I mean, like, he's very talented, but like, come on.
House of Cards is gone, right?
Yeah.
And he's innocent. So, what do you
Did
think?
you watch it? I watched the first season.
Nate's our guy who watched it.
Did you watch House of Cards?
I did watch House of Cards, and I thought it was a brilliant show. And then when Kevin Spacey was off, and they added Greg Kinnear, and it just wasn't the same. Like that it was built around that character of Frank Underwood.
Can you still get the Kevin Spacey like on Netflix? Can you still watch it, or is he pulled?
I think so. I don't quote me on it, but I think you can still watch the first 3 seasons.
Yeah, I watched the first season. I just never got around to. I said, I'll get to it, but I really didn't get around to it.
All right. Well, William, Nate, thank you very much for coming. We're going to wrap it up. It's getting a little hot in here. So, Molly, you got our reads. Anywhere you need to find us is Off the Rails TM, Facebook, website, YouTube. Want to email us. Everything is Off the Rails TM. Nate, it's been awesome. William, thank you for
Thanks for
coming
having
on.
me.
And remember,
Thanks for having me as well. Sorry for all the hiccups.
That's okay. We'll get through it. All right. Remember, universe, we're not good enough.
Thanks for tuning in, universe. Rails.